so this is what we're going to make today. They are zipper pulls. Let me make sure you can see them good. So this is Star Wars, little Darth Vader. And I've got a few of these to make, so I'm going to make a couple of them over the next few days and show you different ways or products to use. So this guy here, he is from Etsy. He's like a little clay figure. I bought him so long ago that I can't tell you exactly which store I got him from on Etsy, but you could put in like clay figures and you can get all kinds of stuff. So again, little zipper pull. Here is the back side of it. These turned out so cute. You can make them for, you know, just people you want to, or you can make them to sell, and they are really cool. So these are backpack zipper pulls, and this is what we're gonna make today. Okay, there's a couple times when you watch this, instead of toothpick, I said Q-tip. Please do not use a Q-tip on this. I don't even know where the word Q-tip came from, but needless to say, use a toothpick, not a Q-tip. Thank you. All right, so I realize that this is a little bit harder to see on video because it's a black on black. In person, of course, that's not the case, but on video, it's a little harder to see the black Darth Vader on the black round, but this is so cute. So basically, I am using these black acrylic rounds that I got from Amazon. I used my Cricut to make a heat transfer vinyl, because what I wanted to put on here, I wanted to do in the foil. Now, of course, you don't have to use heat transfer. I just wanted that foil red because I wanted that real shiny red. And so I just used my Cricut and I made Matthew's name. And then I have my little Darth Vader. Now, the lightsaber I got from like a blind bag. I have a little hook and then I have a clip for it. I have some silver glitter, and then I have my UV resin from Resin Rockers. And then, of course, I'm using my Magic Cure lamp from Resin Rockers also. So these black rounds, they do have a plastic backing on them, so you have to take that off. Sometimes it's hard to get off. All right, so now I'm going to put my heat transfer on this. I'm just going to use my tiny little Cricut heat press on this. You don't want a whole lot of heat. And honestly, on this one, I probably put more heat than I needed to. It only takes a little bit of heat for these. And then if you do accidentally put more heat on this, you know, just leave it sit for a little bit so that it goes back in, you know, it keeps its shape or goes back into shape or whatever. So, because you can see how that's a little bit bent there, and that is because I put too much heat on it. So I just set it to the side and nice and flat and let it cool down, and it will be just fine. But you don't have to put as much heat as I did. So just showing it to you, and you know, so you can see it was a little bendy. All right, so I'm just gonna mix up some UV resin with some glitter in it. I'm gonna use silver on this. Really good color choice. I'm glad that I picked it. It turned out super cute. And then UV resin, put some silver glitter in it. And use a Q-tip to mix it up. So I know that these containers I use are a little small, but you know, I like to reuse my contact containers because I feel guilty just throwing them away. So I just save them all and I use them, you know, for little projects like this. Now, I go ahead and put the hook, the little like round hook in these before I do anything because it gives me something to hold. So I'm just putting the glitter, the UV resin on here. And because I don't want it to be solid glitter, after I get that on to fill in any spaces, I'm just going to use regular UV just to sort of thin the glitter out a little bit. Make sure it's to the edges. And again, if you have any bubbles, you can always use heat on it, either a heat gun or like a torch. I prefer a heat gun. I just feel like the torch kind of melts stuff, you know? But whichever one you prefer to use. Then I just use a Q-tip, make sure that it's all to the ends and stuff. And then I'm going to put it under my Magic Cure light, and I'm going to put it in for 120 seconds twice. And now some lights you may have to put it under, more, but the Magic Cure really works super well. And then on the opposite side where I put Matthew's name, I'm just going to put some clear UV over that because I want that to be nice and shiny also. Again, use my toothpick to go all the way to the ends. I don't have any bubbles in this, but if I did, I could just use a little heat to get it out. And then after you get it on, kind of tip it to the side, like tip it and like look at it from an angle and make sure you don't have any places that are thin or don't have any of the UV on. And you can always just add UV to whatever little spots you need to. But I just sort of like to look at it at different angles and see, like right there I had a little place, just add a little bit and mix it all in there and it's fine. And then I put that under again for 120 seconds twice. And both sides look really good. And again, these are so easy to make. So now I'm just going to use some UV and I'm going to put my little character pieces on. So I'm going to put on a little Darth Vader. And then I'm going to put my lightsaber on there too. I'm sorry that this dark color is kind of challenging to see in the light, the way the light is, but this is so super cute. It really is super cute. So now again, it'll go back under 120 seconds 2 times. And then when it comes out, super, super cute. And now I'm just going to put the little clip on there, and that's to clip it onto your zipper on your backpack. And this is such a cute backpack pull, and I love it. I hope that you do too, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, friends. Bye.